Alrighty guys, good morning. Well, we're back out here at the big old pond. As you can see, making more progress. We're getting there. I do have a guy helping me today. There's just so much mud, silt in here. An extra hand is going to help tremendously. He's going to be on the excavator, and I'm going to be on the D6, and we're hoping that we can get some of this moved out of here with two machines running. Like I said, mud's been in a 5-6 foot range, and it's just, as you can see, there's just a huge amount of material there. I don't even know, it may get deeper in the middle. I don't know. So anyway, I appreciate all the views and everything on these videos, last few videos I've had. So it's been awesome. So anyway, well, Lee, what do you think, buddy?
Let's go.
Ready to go? All right, we'll see how good of a master operator he is here. So
it's been a minute, so we'll have to see.
Oh well, we'll get her figured out. So all right, well, we're gonna get everything fired up, and we're gonna get on it and get going. kind of give you an example of what we're dealing with here. I'm almost 6 foot. This is up to my neck. But see, you got a silt layer, you got some gray, blue clay, you got another layer here that's brittle, and then you get down in here and you get solid clay. See there? And we've got a sandstone ledge right here. It's all sandstone here, so I'm gonna leave the clay on this sandstone. It was, you know, chances are sandstone you don't have to worry so much about leaking, but there's a big ledge right here, so I'm gonna leave this alone. But anyway, you can see that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing like 1, 2, 3, 4 different levels in there, and a lot of it is super tight. So, but I mean, we're making good progress. We've moved quite a little bit. Got Lee on the excavator. He's doing a good job getting that up and over, because we're gonna run out of room if we ain't careful. So he's getting it way up over the pond dam, keeping the top of that pond dam clean. That way, when it rains, it doesn't slough off back down in here. So anyway, gonna get back after it. right, guys, I'm gonna go grab the loader and see if I can't kind of speed things up a little bit. That clay is getting so sticky that it's difficult for me to get it up very far with the dozer, and then when I'm coming down, a lot of it's sticking to the blade, and so I'm bringing a lot of it right back down with me. So I'm gonna go grab the loader and see if I can't get more up higher, because it's taking some time to fight it to push up what I've got down there. So I'm kind of dirtying my area up a little bit. So I'm gonna grab the loader. I got a good solid bottom, and just see. It may not work any better, but we're gonna try it and see. Well, and also, if you're not following me on Instagram, you really need to, and that's at Dirt Daddy 953. But voila, new windshield I put in. Isn't that nice? Well, we'll see how long it lasts, which, the way my track record is, it probably won't last all that long, but I hope it does. But anyway, loader's coming off fresh service, new windshield, so hopefully we'll be good to go. This may or may not work, we'll see. Alrighty guys, well, we're just about gonna call it a day. Lee's still on the excavator. As you can see, we made good progress. I mean, we got almost half of it today. So I mean, it's not too bad. It was just hard pushing. Lord, it was hard pushing. There's a clay layer down at the very bottom, and I'll show you here in just a minute. It kind of coincides with what I showed you earlier this morning on the different layers. But we end up by using the 953 when Lee was sitting over there on the steep part of the dam, because when I was using the dozer, I couldn't get pushed up far enough for him to reach it. And because the angle of the blade was up, as I was coming down, the clay and the dirt was so sticky that it was sticking to the blade and I couldn't get it to come off. So when I came down, in essence, I brought half of what I just pushed up back with me. So I opted to use the track loader in hopes of being able to get it up there further to him, and to make sure that I'm getting, you know, a yard and a half, yard, and I think that's being it's a 4-in-1, I believe it's a yard and 3/4 maybe. So pushing 2 yards per bucket that I was dumping up to him, and it actually went quicker that way. Now once he got moved further down to kind of where he's at, I didn't need to push up. So the loader was actually slower. So I got back on the D6, and being I had a straight push over to him, it went really quick. I love my 953. As far as I'm concerned, not a better loader made. But the biggest complaint that I have about these machines is when you get into a certain kind of mud like we've got here, mud and clay, it binds up on the undercarriage. See how sticky that is? It binds up on the undercarriage and will almost, I mean, it cuts the machine down into half productivity because it's so bound up. It tightens, you know, it tightens the tracks up, obviously, and but I mean, see, it just bogs the machine down because there's so much drag. That is my biggest complaint about these. I wish there was something that we could do to keep that from happening, but there's not. Now the D6, good to go. Because of the high track design, no problems. I mean, it just falls right off. I'll walk down here and kind of show you. There's sandstone ledges everywhere, and I mentioned that earlier. Like right there, right over in here next to this water. We move the water back over here. There's sandstone ledges here. You can see some sandstone right there. Right there. There's several other places right in here where there's sandstone ledges. And I don't know, when they built this pond, if they hit those and quit. I don't know. And I'm sure of this pond being built back in the 50s, it was probably an old cable dozer, more than likely. I don't know if they kind of freaked out when they hit that or what, I don't know. But you can see, this is what's on the very bottom. See here? That's what's on the bottom. I mean, see how it won't even break up. See, that's what you got there. Well, and I mean, that's good. That'll ensure that it's not going to leak. Bad thing is, he's losing every bit of 2 foot of depth because of this. I can push through this with a D6. It'll just curl up. I mean, I can only go about a foot deep at a time, but then it'll curl up and push on out. But I don't know if he's going to want to do that. He may want to leave this. I don't know. So what we've been concentrating on is just getting the silt out of here. And again, you know, you can see top of that track's about 5 foot, so it's close to 5 foot deep. The silt is. So see how the undercarriage doesn't even really get any mud on it. You can't notice it when you're running it. It makes no difference whatsoever. But see here, you start getting down to where that, you start getting into this kind of this, yeah, this tannish color. That's the sandstone streaks that are in there. But I don't know, you know, how much the owner's going to want to spend. I've got to get with him tonight, kind of let him know where we're at. He may want to pull the plug now. I don't know. This is taking a lot longer than anticipated, because you don't never know how deep the, fall down here in a minute. You don't ever know how deep the mud is. So I mean, I don't bid these because of that very reason. You never know, at least in this part of the country. I mean that'll give you an idea. I think what I'm going to do too is fly the drone around as well. I think that kind of gives you an idea. Well, he's been chugging away, been doing an excellent job. He doesn't have a lot of time on excavator, but some, but not a lot. But I mean, all in all, he's doing really, really well. No complaints. So, but anyway, I've got to dig the tracks out on that loader, which is going to be a blast. And this soil's so sandy, and running on that sandstone, brand new undercarriage on that dozer, or not on the dozer but the loader, makes me want to puke. But anyway, so again, I'm going to fly the drone around to give you an idea, a bird's eye view of that, so to speak. So it'll be at the end of the video. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate the comments, and I appreciate all of the views lately. Trying to get a little bit better content, man. I was in a lull there for a while. I had that part procedure I had to have done, and I mean, even prior to that, I just didn't feel like doing anything, you know. And believe it or not, these videos are really, it's tiresome and time consuming doing these videos, editing and you know, taking these videos. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and really positive comments, and I really do appreciate that. But again, ring that notification bell, and that'll let you know when I post a new one. And if you're not subscribed, make sure it's subscribed. We'll have pictures on Instagram, and that's at DirtDaddy953, so don't forget to go check that out. So anyway, he's been in the air conditioner all day. I've been out here sweating my you know what off. I think the heat index is 103, so probably a good time to go to the house. We've got some rain potentially coming in. That's why I wanted to kind of sweep this up a little bit in case it did. It's all kind of low, kind of sloping down here. Done that intentionally, so hopefully everything will run down here, because we're pretty well done down on this end. I do have some dam work to do here, stuff like that, but if it rains and it comes down here, that's fine, not the end of the world. So anyway guys, I'm gonna go sweat my behind off digging those tracks out. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you all as usual, and we'll see you on this project as the saga continues.